Welcome. In this short educational series, we will guide you through a selection of the core Insight Engine capabilities. Each of the videos in this series will focus on a selected capability. After providing you with an overall understanding of the selected capability, we will foreground three specifics using real-world examples: Relevance Applied, Relevance Tuning, and Relevance Automation. Now, Squirrel offers multiple ways to evaluate and tune relevance. And while the product offers these features in the back end, we must admit that we do not do a good job of exposing them through an easy to manage admin front end. Nevertheless, this is in the works. So let's move on to looking at three specifics.
We look first at Relevance Applied. You see here an overview of where at Squirrel we use analytical technologies to better understand data, query and result sets. We have covered in other videos the entire data analysis before indexing as part of the data ingestion pipeline. We want to cover in this video what we do in terms of analytics on a query and also how the query parsing pipeline is built up. The query parsing pipeline, not too dissimilar from the data ingestion pipeline, has a number of components included, from type ahead all the way to data entitlement handling. This allows us to, out of the box, get a number of search ranking strategies done. That is, out of the box, we provide time and relevance sorting, where time, obviously, we sort based purely on creation date. Relevancy is purely based on a computed relevance score. Something special we do out of the box is the so-called Smart Rank, which is a combination of relevance and creation date, computed scores, which allows us to show items up first that are both relevant and relatively fresh in the result set. We use a quadratic time decay function to decrease the result set boosts over time. Additionally, we allow you to do search boosting with match boosting by a factor of 2 in titles. As a customization option, we allow you also to do facet-based boosting. On project-specific search rankings, you can do effectively boost based on research results based on a specific search strategy that you chose, as well as you can do customizable boosting based on NLP matchings that you got out of the query parsing pipeline. The NLP strategies that you have applied that allow you to have direct matches, which are always more important than, as an example, synonyms, is completing this element. The next chapter is Relevance Tuning. Squirrel offers here a query parsing search pipeline that has these basic bigger components between pre-processing, understanding, query building, candidate or result selection, and then automated re-ranking. As we have covered in other videos, the pre-processing and understanding pieces, we will only deal very lightly with those in this video and would point you to the other videos of this series for more detail. We will focus in this short video on query building, candidate selection, and re-ranking. The query parsing pipeline ships with a number of default behaviors, but you can fully customize that in the back end to meet your project-specific requirements. Not all of the components are today fully out of the box available. However, the entire search pipeline is fully customizable. What you can do is you can actually apply today NLP models that can be included as part of any query transformation strategy. For the best results in semantic search capabilities, we actually do advise to use different query strategies combined to meet your specific requirements in the projects you build. Let's look at the first step very briefly, pre-processing, You've seen that how we do on ingestion time do a number of steps from cleaning all the way to normalization, synonym expansion, handling, and also phrase abbreviations. We would point you to the specific video on data pipelines as part of this series. The next step is all about query understanding, where today we offer a number of query parsing techniques, from NLP parsing to, as an example, boosting of nouns, all the way to part-of-speech handling with a query transformer, to also the ability to have a named entity recognition, which is quite similar to the NLP tagger, but more focused on the actual entity recognition. Again, as of today, please refer to the manuals and documentation. Not all of these components are available out of the box, but yet all of these components are available to actually set up in a customized way in the search pipeline. Let's now look at some of the NLP models that we offer today. You have seen already the libNLP, which is the backbone of all NLP work we do at Squirrel. This is our own proprietary NLP library that allows us to train such models. The data ingestion pipeline that is fully exposed in the Squirrel frontend for administration users allows you to make quick adaptations of any of the changes that you undertake. The query parsing pipeline as well is fully customizable in the backend. The query transformation NLP searching strategies can be configured for your project-specific needs. In terms of training of models, we do offer out-of-the-box that set libNLP that allows you to build models by data scientists today. Front-end support of that will follow. We do also allow today to use transformer models such as BART. However, here we want to point to the fact that depending on the way a project is set up, between a full cloud-based setup or an on-premise setup, but also within any of these setups, there are choices to be made between what can be computationally expensive model training versus what you get out of such undertakings. The way to go and look at that to set this up is the AI Studio, a no-code tool for model building. We have, as part of this series of videos, recorded a AI Studio brief introduction on the Squirrel Academy. More material on the AI Studio is available. If we look at some of these transformer models, we do, as an example, support BART out of the box, as well as some other of these transformer models. They're extremely powerful, especially their deep learning models like BART, do, however, require a significant amount of training data. As an example, pre-trained BART models with text from Wikipedia that is retrained for project-specific needs is actually what, in our experience, delivers the superior and best results. Again, as said in the previous slide, we point to the fact that there are choices to be made between that relatively computationally expensive undertaking and what you need to set up in your specific project. Let's now turn to the next part, which is query building. Squirrel out of the box offers you a number of query strategies that allow you to actually adjust again to project-specific requirements. These range from scoring techniques to field selection techniques, as an example, higher relevance for matches within, say, facets or titles, to boosting strategies, boosting based on results, based on tags or popularity, search history as well. The candidate selection itself, or result selection, is primarily focused around phrase and term matching, as well as semantic boosting. This is not yet currently out of the box available, but customizable. As part of this series of videos, we have shown you how that semantic search functionality works as of today and is released and generally available as part of the product. As said, the front-end customization element of that is coming soon. The word vector matching allows you to actually have word vector representations to compare on the fly different word vector query strings for better result generation, candidate set selection. Once done, you come to the very last item of this sequence, which is relevance automation. In the relevance automation, the re-ranking, so to say, we do offer automated re-ranking based on document relevance, where we, as an example, re-rank based on if it happens in the same sentence, and this exactly provides a signal to boost. The same we do offer you business and relevance metrics based, as an example, boosting on placement strategies, premium content as an example, and or personalization boost based on personal search profiles. Customization are available here for the types of topics you subscribe to, the type of search history you want to use for, the type of user groups a user is in, as an example. If those people are in the same department, this has an impact on this. This can be customized as per the project requirements you have in your setup, and then automated in terms of the automated re-ranking based on these kind of setups, but also on, as an example, past searches. You can set a project-specific searching strategy and sorting strategy. This short introduction would conclude this short video where we talked about relevance tuning, about relevance ranking, and around relevance automation. To find out more, we recommend you head over to the Skuro Academy, available at learn.skuro.com.